What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of this Southampton career mode where, as you can see, it is transfer deadline day. We've made a steady start to the season, so not in terms of deals in, probably not a lot going to happen. Expecting a couple of players maybe to depart the club, but we'll see if we get any offers, and if the opportunity comes up to sign someone for a cheap price, we'll have a look at it, but not expecting big things. So transfer offers come in for Ryan Seager. Now he will leave £750,000. He's going to join Birmingham City, of course, frees up space and wage budget. Now one of the players that you guys suggested in the comments was Ricardo Kirchner. Now I know we don't really need a winger, but they don't want a great deal of money for him. I think if we could pick him up on the cheap, I'd be happy with it. I'm going to offer 5.5 just to test the water. So confirmation that Ryan Seager's joined Birmingham City, and Lazio are not happy with our bid, so we'll give up on that. So transfer offers come in. It's an interesting one. Our young, promising 17-year-old that we signed as a youth player, James Ward, is wanted by Borussia Dortmund. Now, I'm obviously not going to sell him. That would kind of defeat the whole object of signing him, but interesting that they're showing an interest. Another transfer offers come in, this time for Josh Sims. Now, we've signed a lot of youth players ourselves, of course, so they're the ones that we're going to prioritise, so we will accept this. He's going to join Wigan for £650,000. So confirmation that Josh Sims has joined Wigan, and we've had another offer, this time for James Ward-Prowse. It's a big offer, £11.5 million from West Brom. Not a player that we're looking to sell. You guys in the comments said we should keep hold of him, so that is exactly what we will do. So 2 hours to go, but you can see big moves happening around Europe. Christian Eriksen has joined Liverpool for £29.5 million. Toni Kroos has joined Manchester City, so they will be a strong side this year. There we go, deadline day is done, no players coming in, only youngsters departing. Let's crack on with the games. Before we jump into our game against West Brom, I thought we'd have a quick look at who we've got in the Champions League, and it's a little bit of a group of death, to be honest. Atletico Madrid are a very strong side, Benfica have got all the capabilities of qualifying, and Monaco, one of the richest clubs in the world, so it's going to be tough. Let's have a look who the other English teams have got. Man United have got Bayern. Other than that, they should get through against PSV and Anderlecht. Chelsea, Valencia, Besiktas and Basel, easy group for them. No disrespect to the clubs involved. Everton, of course, are in there. They've got Lyon, Dortmund and Ghent, so not the easiest of groups for them. Is there only 3 English sides in it? Am I missing someone? No, us, Chelsea, Everton, United. There you go. So time to jump into action. We've got a tricky game as we travel to the Hawthorns to take on West Brom. Fraser Forster will be in goal, Bertrand left back, Lopez right back, Subotic, Van Dijk centre halves. Sergio Roberto will play in midfield with Victor Wanyama. The Ox will play on the right. Vilna, the youngster, will play wide left. Gylfi Sigurdsson will make his debut in that cam role, and he will play behind Davison. So here's Vilna with some space. Good footwork from him. Got a runner pulling away down the left. The ball is not the greatest. I think it is Gylfi Sigurdsson. His first involvement as a Southampton player. What can he do with it? Hits one right-footed, and Lindegaard tips it over. Bertrand, he's got a runner ahead of him. It's Vilna, and he picks him out nicely. What can we do with this attack? Vilna looking to cut inside. He's skillful. He's got on his left foot. Goes down. Nothing given. West Brom coming forward. Berahino looking for James Morrison. Goes out wide to Callum McManaman. They've got men in the middle. Cross is stood up. Forster does well to catch. West Brom coming forward now, right on the stroke of half-time. Here's Gardner. Goes back. They're working it around nicely. Could be a chance here. Good turn from Berahino. Plays it inside. What a save from Fraser Forster, but the flag was up anyway. There you go. Half-time whistle goes. Been an even half. We haven't been amazing. Haven't really created any clear-cut opportunities either. I think I'm going to change the formation. So there you go. No changes in personnel just yet. No subs, but we've changed to a 4-3-3. Changes will happen soon if we can't find a breakthrough. Here's Darren Fletcher. West Brom looking to build an attack here. Berahino does well. That is an unbelievable strike, and I thought it was in. James Morrison, wow. Look at that. He's hit it first time. Oh, Forster was beaten. It hit the stanchion behind the goal, which made it look like it nestled into the back of the net, but still 0-0. Good work from Davison there to win the ball back. Can we launch an attack from this? Sergio Roberto touches it on to Sigurdsson. Touches it on to Vilna, the youngster. Great hit. Great finish. 1-0, finally. I'm quite relieved. It looked as though it was going to be one of those games. So it all started from Davison, his hard work winning the ball back, and then from there it was a really good flowing move. Took a touch, Vilna, set himself and smashed it into that top corner. Nothing Lindegaard could do with that. 1-0. Now, Gylfi Sigurdsson is a free kick specialist, but 40 yards out, I'm not so sure. Let's have a go. It's not a bad hit. It's heading for the top corner. Lindegaard had to tip it over. Smart save. So we're playing this corner short. Here is the Ox. He's going to drill it into Wanyama, who will lay it off to Sergio Roberto. Looks for the finesser. So trying to put the West Brom defence under pressure as they look to keep the ball. Davison will not give up on it. And he's actually won it back. He's got an opportunity for himself here. Can he finish, Davison? Oh, how unlucky can you get? So 15 minutes to go. Triple change. We're going to bring on Ward-Prowse, Balassi and Ali in place of Vilna, Roberto and Sigurdsson. Here's Ivan Lopez. Finds Victor Wanyama. What can he do with it? He plays it to Davison. That is a great touch. He goes down. Penalty kick for sure. So Davison's going to pick himself up. He's already hit the woodwork today. Can he find the back of the net and get his first Saints goal? Yes, he can. Davison scores from the spot and wraps up all 3 points. Balassi does really well to win the ball back, but gives it away. And the full-time whistle goes, so it doesn't matter. Impressive victory. Took a while for the breakthrough to come. Vilna with a really, really good effort. And then a Davison penalty 5 minutes from time to secure all 3 points. You can see how pleased Forster was. He was captain today. And the away fans will go home happy with all 3 points. Slight problem. Last year's goal machine and, you know, talisman really has come to us and said he's not happy with his lack of play time. So we may have to address that because we need to keep this guy happy. So our first Champions League group game is arguably the toughest we'll have. Away to Atletico Madrid, who I suspect to qualify in first place from this group. At the Vicente Calderon, this is going to be so hard. It was difficult to pick the team. Forster will be in goal. Bertrand left back. Cedric comes in at right back. Subotic, Van Dijk at centre half. Jordi Classy and Wanyama will be the 2 holding midfielders. Really important that they're strong in there today, which is why I've selected Classy. Balassi on the left, the Ox on the right. Sergio Roberto will push up into that cam role because he's been decent lately. And Benzia will start the attacking line. Charlie Austin is on the bench. So here we go. First real European test. Very much looking forward to it. It'll be a good chance for us to gauge where we're at and what sort of chance we have of reaching the semi-final, which is the board's ambitions. Quite scared about doing that, to be honest. Here's Wanyama. Got a bit of space in the midfield here. Benzia's made a run, and that's a decent ball to try and find him. He's got a lot to do here, the striker. Cuts inside well, hits it well, and Oblak has to turn it over the bar. Oh, Bertrand with a loose touch. Griezmann could be in here. We've got some defending to do. I think it's Cedric trying to get back. He may just do enough, but they've squared it to Gabby Van Dijk. What a challenge that is. Now Jordi Classy at the other end can launch a kind of counter-attack here. Hasn't got a great deal of support, but that is a very good ball to find Benzia, who's in behind. Left foot. Side netting. Chance. That was half a chance. You're not going to get many at this level. Diego Godin taking a risk, and Benzia's taking the ball off him. Can he squeeze it through to Roberto? He can. Another chance. It's not going to be our day, is it? Here's Griezmann, obviously the danger man. He's in great form in real life. We're going to have to stop him if we're going to have a chance today. Felipe Luis plays it down line to Carrasco. Puts it in. Griezmann's header. There you go. 1-0 up. First chance. He's made us pay. This is how clinical you have to be at this level. It was a good flowing move, to be fair. Quite disappointed with Fraser Forster. He's been beaten at his near post. I think it come off Griezmann's face. I don't even think he headed it properly. It's actually come off his chest and gone in. Oh, what a challenge that is from Subotic. Is there one last chance for us to get level before half-time? Benzia finds Roberto. Looks to touch it on to Classy. The Ox will do just that. Jordi Classy to get us level. Chances. So many of them. Wasted. Subotic nips in there to win the ball back. We're away, but the referee decides to blow the full-time, half-time whistle even. We're going to go in 1 down, but despite that, I'm pleased with that, how we've played. If we play like that again in the second 45, I think we can get something out of this game. So a couple of changes to be made. Going to go to the 4-3-3 formation again. It worked against West Brom. Hopefully it can work here, particularly as we need to get back into the game. Going to bring on Charlie Austin for Benzia, who's been quiet. Going to bring on Joel Campbell in place of the Ox. And I will also bring on Dele Alli, because he's got a lot of legs. He's a good box-to-box midfielder, so he'll come on in place of Sergio Roberto. We try and get ourselves back into this game. We've got a bit of space here. Victor Wanyama. That's a good ball forward. Looking for Joel Campbell. What can he do here? Taking on Felipe Luis. He's obviously left-footed. Cuts inside onto his left foot. They can't stop him. They're pulling his shirt. Joel Campbell off the bench. How about that for an introduction to the game? Joel Campbell, 15 minutes or so from time, with his first involvement in the game, has fired us level. The moment he cut inside, they couldn't cope with him. They were pulling his shirt. Luis was lucky not to be sent off there, to be fair, but that is some finish. Oh, Athletico Madrid coming forward here with Cedric. What can we do? It's a good block from Subotic. Cedric. What is he doing? I'm trying to clear the ball, man. He's just laid on the floor. Griezmann, all he needs is one chance. He's shown us that already, and he's made us pay again. But forced to beaten at his near post again. Joel Campbell storming forward, straight from kickoff. What can he do here? He looks up for it today, Joel Campbell. This time on his right foot, deflects over the bar. He is on fire so far. Corner driven to the edge of the box where Dele Alli has got some space. Looks for the finesser. Good save from our black. Can you believe Atletico Madrid are doing this against little old Southampton? I'm just going to munch him. There you go. Full-time whistle's gone. Disappointing to lose the game. We were very much in it and we had a lot of chances. We could have actually won the game on another day. Cedric's individual error has cost us on this occasion, but at this level you cannot make mistakes. You will be punished, and Griezmann has shown that. So there you go, looking at the Champions League table after one game, we are sat bottom with Monaco, obviously with no points. In the other game, Benfica beat them 2-1. We play Benfica next, so important for us to get a result there. Things looking much better domestically though. We sit third in the Premier League after 5 games, 4 wins and a loss. We're 1 point behind league leaders Arsenal, who've had 4 wins and a draw. Table starting to take shape now. You know, your traditional title contenders are up in the top 5. Liverpool, Spurs, Arsenal, Man City. I expect those teams to be around us. Manchester United and Chelsea still a bit off the pace down in mid-table. Chelsea have had an awful start. Down at the bottom, Leicester are actually bottom still without a win. The only team yet to record a victory this season, but it is still early days. Need to keep getting these wins and we can climb and mount a serious title challenge, and obviously important to get a win next time out in Europe. But thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll bring this episode to a close. Make sure you drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, links are down in the description, and we'll see you again next time.